Good morning, everybody. But it's a cold one this morning. It's January 29th. Late season here in Alabama. Last ditch effort. See if I can put one in the freezer. Hoping for a good one this morning. Should be still some late rut activity. I'm just going to sit tight. Just had a couple of small ones come in. They got in here on me before I could get set up good. Just about the time I got the camera on, so that's promising. Feeling a little under the weather. Just getting over COVID right now, so it feels good to get out, get in the woods. It's been a while. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Let's see if we can get something going on. Maybe there'd be some chasing or something going on. It's been a while since I've been out, so the good thing is I've seen a lot of buck sign walking in, and like I said, those deer got in here on me before I could get set up good, so one of them was blowing because it didn't know what I was. I grunted at it a few times, it settled it down. Then they both came in. One of them was further to my right, it done got around behind me. Ended up both of them getting back there and winded them in, they're gone now, so right up in front of me, there's a good scrape earlier in the year that I had a camera on, so hopefully they're still using this area. If not, maybe there'll be a doe in heat come through here and a big old buck chasing her. We'll see. Was exciting. There's a big cow horn spike come through, running some does. I might have I might have shot him, but I could have got a better shot. Dang, coronavirus about to eat me up. Anyway, like I was saying, I might have took a shot at him if he'd have gave me a better angle. I don't know how much you can see with the camera. I just had to aim it toward them. It happened. They run up in here on me so quick. And just like a while ago, they got in behind me and got downwind of me, could smell me. Well, I'd say it wasn't too bad this morning. It's a little after 10. I've seen 6 deer this morning. I don't know how many of them I got on camera. Ended up being a doe and a buttonhead come in front of me here. Which I'll show you what I'm hunting here in a few minutes. Doe and a buttonhead came in front of me, and I'm hunting a north wind. Excuse me. Hunting a north wind. And probably about an hour and a half ago, I heard some racket over my shoulder here. It ended up being a cow horn spike running, or bird dog, and about 3 does. I'd almost thought about shooting him, but I hesitated and let him kind of get away from me. Not to mention this morning I'm kind of put myself in a disadvantage. Normally I'd be hunting up this pine tree right here. It's behind me, but I'm getting over my COVID quarantine, and honestly I didn't feel like climbing a tree, and by the time I got in here to hunt this morning, my chest, I felt like somebody's been stomping me in the chest. So like I said, that put me at a disadvantage, but I wanted to get out of the house. I wanted to get out and hunt. I got a camera right down here I'm going to grab while I'm here. The battery's just dead in it, and I'm fixing to make my way out of here, but kind of show you guys what I got going on here before I make my way out. Good and bright this morning. Get my gun over my shoulder here. Guys, if you have never had COVID, it sucks. Which I'm about over it now, but I feel like I've been beat up. But anyway, what I got going on here is right here, which you can see, we've got a pine thicket here, and I'm hunting a hardwood transition in between that pine thicket, and these deer are coming up a fire break, making their way across, and I have a camera right up here. There's a deep holler right here. They're not going off in that deep holler. They're skirting the edges of it. Well, those deer this morning came up toward where my camera's at and cut across. One of them was just over the hillside there, and they're making their way back to another pine thicket back here. Well, this morning the cowhorn spike and the 3 does came in right behind me. That's probably only 35 yards behind me. Maybe I got some kind of footage of them. I know I did on my Tacticam. But anyway, that's kind of the little setup I got here. Found this place kind of late, and a lot of times that's good too for next season. So I'll kind of have a heads up for next deer season. This ought to be a real good killer spot come bow season. I'm gonna gather up my stuff here, guys, and go ahead and get my camera and make my way out of here. You you guys have never hunted out of one of these turkey loungers here, man, these things are awesome. Especially sitting on the ground, finding some new spots to scout out and just sit down and hunt. Very comfortable. Kind of gives you an idea here of that big holler. There's a fire break. You can probably see it. It's running the edge of these pines here. If you ever find one of these transitions like this, where you got a pine thicket and you got the hardwoods for them to feed in, it's a killer spot. And not to mention, that big scrape right there is what I was watching earlier in the year. Like I said, now the battery is dead. But these deer, they really don't want to go off and cross to that big open holler. So what they're doing is they're skirting the edge of it through here. They're going through here over to that other pine thicket there. And I'm picking them off as they come through. Just this morning, nothing with a good rack on it came through. There's my camera. Gather that camera up. A little bit of advice, guys. Take those antennas off your camera before you travel with them. Keep you from ruining your antenna, breaking it off. But I don't know if you can see, but let me see if I can zoom in on it. I was tucked right back in there, so I feel like it's a good spot. Come next year though, I'm going to kind of pick him out a closer tree here, that way I can bow hunt this spot. It's probably a good 25-minute walk back in the woods, but it's worth it. But yeah, that little setup right there, them turkey loungers, they are the bomb. But like I said, if I'd have been up the tree this morning, I could have seen them deer coming a little bit ahead of time. Like I said, I almost wanted to take a shot on that spike, but I kept fooling around, let it get away. I got 2 more buck tags, so I probably could have took it, but hey, it is what it is. But I'll make my way out here, guys. I'll get back with you when I get to the truck. Guys, if y'all haven't seen these are the Plano totes. We'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in any of them. We use them because you can pack a lot of your gear in here and it not clutter up the inside of your vehicle, whether you got a pickup truck or an SUV. But what I do is I keep, bring you guys in closer. What I do, and it's scent tied, so, and I have a couple of them, matter of fact, and they have wheels on them. But I keep all kinds of stuff inside here. I keep several backpacks that I tote with me during the season, and inside here I keep latex gloves. I keep all of my warm gear, whether it be thick gloves, thin gloves, just a wide assortment of gear and stuff you can keep in here, not to mention my lights or any extra batteries. I'll actually unpack this backpack and store it in here as well. But yeah, it's pretty neat piece of equipment right there that comes in handy. Like I said, that way you don't clutter up inside of your vehicle and any of the stuff that you don't want to get any of the scents on the inside of your truck or car on it. This is a good place to keep it. Like I said, I have a couple of these, and they do have wheels on the back of them and a handle to where you can drag them around pretty easy. But not to mention, if they're in the back of your truck, this will keep the water out of your gear. But, just a little something there I thought was an informative piece of equipment for you guys. But as always, I know this ain't one of the greatest videos, and like I said, I apologize. I just wasn't up for much today, being sick. But as always, we appreciate you guys watching, and I'm fixing to go check my buddy now and see if Chris might have seen anything, or see if he might have got anything, and catch you guys later. We've got some good, won't be long, turkey season to be here, maybe a month and a half, and got some fishing videos will be coming up, so stick with us, and appreciate you guys, and God bless.